installment of the Rooted Connect. Okay, the Rooted Connect is just a series that brings different business owners together. And today we're in the beautiful Asheville, North Carolina with the beautiful Miss Evelyn Small.
Hi. Thank you for having me. So happy to be here.
Evelyn, introduce yourself. Tell them who you are.
You know. My name is Evelyn Small, founder of Red Pumps Fitness, where we're making stronger, new, sexy. Because why wouldn't you? I have virtual training. I have virtual heels fitness classes. So you take a little ass, get a little strength, feel good about yourself. So that's me in a nutshell. If you want to know more, I can link some stuff below.
Period. Okay, She has a virtual class that I'm taking now. It's really good. Get you fit, get you strong, get you sexy, get that booty right. Okay, because that's what we're working on. Anyways, Evelyn is not vegan, so today what we're going to be doing is veganizing one of her favorite meals, which is
shrimp scampi. Love a shrimp pasta. Now it can go wrong quick. So I'm trusting Emmy. Now, one thing you need to know about Rooted in the Loop is actually a part of Red Pumps Fitness. Low key, high key.
We partners or whatever.
Exactly. So if you're in my program, the meals that you're preparing meals that you're preparing are actually from Rooted in the Loop, which I love for my clients actually. And they're super tasty, which is why I'm trusting Emmy in my kitchen with one of my favorite recipes, because I wouldn't do it whatever, man. I'm excited to see what you're gonna whip up.
And before we even get into this, I asked her, I was like, hey, I'm coming up there, what are some of your favorite meals? This lady literally is gonna say rib tips, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and sweet. I was like, I'm not making a Thanksgiving meal for you. It's no.
And she should. So that video is definitely coming soon, because you know what? My friends are amazing. Like I said, Emmy, I trust her to go to that level. So give me a tempeh tip, okay? Tofu tip, jerk it. Let me know. Y'all know, I don't know the options, all the options. Jackfruit tips. Any other tips? No? Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get started on this shrimp scampi. So our ingredients for today are some heavy cream, silk vegan, of course. We have noodles, pasta noodles, whatever type of pasta noodles you like. We have these because we have these in the house. Some Old Bay seasoning, some black pepper, some parsley, some slappy your mama, okay? Some granulated garlic powder, some smoked paprika, pink Himalayan salt. We have a chicken vegan base. You can use whatever type of broth you want to, whatever brand. Some hearts of palm, which will be our shrimp. Some red and green bell peppers. Some Earth Balance butter that is also vegan and soy free, some soy sauce, some onions, and some minced garlic. And the Follow Your Heart Parmesan. Can't forget about the palm. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have Evelyn, it's really weird calling you Evelyn. We're gonna have Eve cut the hearts of palm. So go ahead and open this up, good sis.
Okay.
So I have just drained the juice out of the hearts of palm and rinsed them off a little bit. So she's just gonna pull one out and just cut it and take the little middle part out, and it kind of gives you a little shrimp.
Okay. All right. We're going for shape. The texture is feeling shrimpy, more scallopy.
So you cut those, and then I'll take the things out.
Okay.
So Eve, tell us a little bit about your business, where you started, how you started, why you started.
From the bottom. Okay, yeah, so I basically started off as a result of an injury. So that's another way that Emmy and I know each other, because we went to school together for dance. And so I was dancing, I sprained my knee, and I realized at that point that I didn't know a lot about my body. So I said, guess what? I'm not the only one. A lot of people don't know about their body. It got me more into personal training, and I decided to become a trainer. Now, at that point, I still wanted to use my dance background, right? Because with personal training, things can be very repetitive. We do the same movements, we mimic that. So I said, let's make it fun. Let's make it creative. So I like to combine functional and creative movement. So you get what you need to do your everyday task, like cooking, like you saw Emmy pop out from at the beginning of this video, to just be able to do fun things, basic things like that. And then also get the aesthetic that you want, because if you look good, you feel good, and vice versa. It's chicken or the egg. If you feel good, you look good. But that's just my personal opinion. And I started off because I started off wanting to get the experience that I need. See, that's a bar right there, because if you know where you want to go, you have to set yourself up to get the experience that you needed. So I started off at Equinox, which is a high-end gym. It has quality training for their trainers. So I learned a lot being there. And from there I said, I can do this on my own. I got the information in the background that I needed. And I said, I'm going to branch out on my own. I'm going to create my own brand. And what does that really mean? What does that look like? Who am I? What do I want to provide to the people? And really, it's strong and sexy. That's really what it is. And that's on.
And that's what she's given the whole entire time I've known her. So we've known each other since college, and she's given strong and sexy the entire time.
It's true. I think that's super important that your brand aligns with who you are so it doesn't feel forced. You know? First off, I didn't even know Amy could cook. She never cooked for me, so this is just a pleasure. It's been years.
I cooked all the time in college, but you know, Evelyn just decided she never wanted to come over, so that's on her.
It was never
not me.
Never
that's a lie. Okay, that's.
But we're making up for it. We're making up for it.
Right, because honey. Okay, so we have the hearts of palm, giving you shrimp-esque a little bit. Okay, we're going to season these. We're going to put a little soy sauce on them, a little bit of Old Bay, a little bit of Slap Your Mamas. Okay, and then we're gonna put them in the pan and get them fried up.
Are we frying these?
Well, not fried, no, but like in the pan.
Okay.
So a bit of swing, swing, swing.
Are we not gonna use the? Okay, because they're not aesthetically pleasing.
Not aesthetically pleasing. You
Can I taste it? Like
taste it like that? Yeah, I think so.
I think.
Probably give me like no flavor really.
It's giving like artichoke heart, but not as extreme.
And then sprinkle. Now we don't really measure over here at Rooted. We let the ancestors tell us what to do, okay? So when the ancestors tell her to stop, that's when she gonna stop.
Y'all, for the sake of us trying to give y'all this video, we're gonna let Doggy Tui sit right there. But that's how you know it's good, because her nose sniffing. But that's that Old Bay. All right.
And then let's mix those around. So we have our skillet on a medium heat. She's gonna put some vegan butter in there and then put the hearts of palm in there as well. And so tell them what you got going on now.
Okay, so right now I have some online classes going on. Because I move often, because my husband is a football coach. Virtual has allowed me to really interact with a lot of people that I wouldn't have normally if I was just going to stick to my immediate location. So that's been super exciting. So I have virtual classes going on, and I also do virtual personal training as well. And my goal is basically helping professional women optimize their calendars so they can lose inches in their waist, build their booties, and feel confident in their curves. So my program is called the Confident Curves Code. That is also available on my website, and you can see all the great info on that and everything that it comes with. It's pretty hands-on because I have interviewed a lot of busy professional women and seeing, you know, their pain points and what they're looking for in a program, and I have found a solution to all things. So check it out. I also have a YouTube channel that I'll post this video on as well. So, you know, lots of value being added there for free, and feel free to check me out on socials.
Once these have gotten a cute little brown on them, you're going to remove them from the pan. Like so, like that. Shout out to Auntie Tab. Put a little bit more butter in your pan. Onions, red and green peppers, and the garlic. And again, we don't measure. That's 2 bell peppers, a half an onion, and about a rainbow spoonish of garlic. Actually, gonna put some more garlic in there. And just let that cook down.
I was trying to record far, and I just need her to be quiet, so I'm letting her be here. This is why you need to make strong your new sexy. So so you can open the thing.
First of all, I'm sure her football husband put the top on this, okay?
No, it's definitely a normal person put the top on that. Oh, she thinks she got her hand slippery. That's what's doing it. Here, Amy, let me do it.
Period.
And now we're just adding the noodles. And while Amy adds the noodles, what is Rooted in the Loop for people who don't know?
Rooted in the Loop is a vegan food service business that aims to bring vegan food to all people. A lot of my clients are non-vegans, and they either aren't really familiar with it, don't know how to make it work for their lifestyle. So Rooted in the Loop just comes in and gives you everything you need to be vegan. Even if you don't want to be vegan, if you don't want to transition, but if you just want to add those, meals in every once in a while, we got you.
Now, would you argue that vegan meals are healthier than other diets and lifestyles?
So, I am one of those vegan people who will always say, do what works for you. If you want to eat meat, go right ahead, but be aware of what they put in your meat. If you want to, have eggs and dairy and stuff like that, go right ahead. If that works for you, cool. But just be aware of the things that are, going into your food, right? Now, for me, vegan and plant-based are different, okay? Vegan is like the meat replacements, any replacements, okay? There is vegan processed food that falls in that vegan category in my spectrum, in my definition, right? Plant-based, whole foods plant-based is more of your things you can grow, herbs, something that's coming out of the ground, straight plants. There's nothing processed about it. So I try to live my life as whole foods plant-based as possible. I got 90%, and then the other 10%, it's the vegan. So the whole foods plant-based, yes, I believe that it is a more nurturing, healthier lifestyle than a lot of the processed and meat-based diets. But again, do what the fuck works for you.
Now, what would you say to people that say, that's too expensive, or it's just not accessible, I don't know where I'm going to get food and all those things?
So accessibility is a really big problem. We know in a lot of communities, especially minority communities, just access to fresh produce and groceries and stuff is just not there, correct? So that is definitely a challenge. However, if you do the whole foods plant-based diet, so beans, cheap, rice, cheap, greens, cheap. So if you work it like that, it's a lot less expensive than, like I said, if you're trying to do meat replacements. So it's a very doable as far as finances, but you just have to, it has to be more so the whole foods plant-based, because the Beyond Meats and everything can get a little expensive. So I always tell people, go toward the whole foods plant-based. And if you just need something to kind of, get that urge out, that burger urge out, then, go for the vegan replacements. So we have the noodles on in the bake. And now we're just going to kind of add everything else to the pan. So we're going to get you some seasonings, Evelyn. Just going to add all the seasonings.
Okay. So
that's the broth. You're just going to add a little bit of that, like a teaspoon. And then to slap your mama.
When the ancestors tell you to stop.
I don't know how many mamas I done slapped at this point.
All right, that's good. And then your garlic.
Oh, that sounds good.
Smoked paprika.
More?
That's good. Your cream, which is over here by me.
Help me out. I said, where is it? It's not here. All of it.
That should be good. You stir it up a little bit.
So we have this on low right now. We turned it up to medium low.
A little bit more cream in there.
Okay. I didn't put any salt and pepper in it.
I did.
And this?
Mm-hmm.
I missed that. People missed that. We put salt and pepper in it. So you're trying
they saw it. You didn't see it. They saw it.
Ooh. And I, ooh.
the Old Bay and the Slap Your Mama has salt in it. So we'll do salt to taste at the end. But I put the pepper in it already.
Okay.
Now you can throw
Scrimps.
your scrimps.
Make it a heart of palm. Heart of palm.
Mix all that in there together.
It smells fragrant.
Fragrant.
Since y'all don't have smell-o-vision, I'm letting you know. All right.
Hey, now if you want to taste a little bit, tell us what we need.
A little more salt, a little more pepper. But the flavors is flavoring.
The flavors is flavoring. Really, Evelyn. Really, Evelyn.
I put a little bit more Cajun in there, but that's love. One thing that having Rooted in the Loop be a part of Red Pump's fitness meals did was teach me how much variety I have with vegetables. You know, like you can really put some things together. Lemon, I never used to cook with lemon unless I was making a lemon pasta, but it really be bringing out flavors. Flavor does not have to be expensive. Eating healthy does not have to be expensive. Round and round she
It's the dance for me.
Round and
Oh
round
gosh, she
she
took it back to Florida.
That's a wide open. That's a little bit more Cajun though.
Okay.
And I love, as Emmy says, thank you, my love. Dang, is this coming out, my love? All right.
Now we're gonna add the parm to it.
This is soy-free, lactose-free, which should work for me because y'all,
Oh my god.
the lactose and I are not friends. And how much would you like me to add?
About half.
Okay. So like Carrabba's, so just keep spinning the cheese wheel. What is vegan cheese typically made out of for people who don't know?
Pea protein sometimes, cashews sometimes. There's a plethora of a bunch of stuff that you can make it out of. I make my queso out of cashews. So it just depends. And add a little bit of water. I have the water here for you. Just get it melted down. That's good. It's giving. It's giving.
It's getting creamy.
It's giving.
Y'all hear that noise? What's that TikTok where they're like, your mac and cheese should sound like this, but it wasn't the sound. It's giving what your mac and cheese should sound like.
And you want to check the noodles?
They not ready yet. Because Emmy just tried to burn me. Always want to pour the steam away from you, even though.
So she's just draining the noodles right now. Fun fact about me, I don't like noodles, so therefore there will be no noodles going in my bowl. Not a fan.
What is it, the texture?
It's the texture. They remind me. I used to play with worms when I was little, and they remind me of worms. Do you have
We have follow-up questions about the worms?
We don't have follow-up questions. Do you have like a food that's like it's a hot hell no for me?
Actually, no. No. I gotta think about it. Like, there are things that I prefer not to eat, but it's not a hot hell no.
Yeah, noodles are a hot hell no for me. So
Yeah. Ooh, it's the steam for me. That's enough. And then we'll do this for Emmy's.
pretend. Love a good pretend game. Boom, and then she's gonna sprinkle a little parsley on her.
Just a dash, hallelujah.
Come on, sprinkle, babe.
Yes.
Give me a little dash.
Yes. And Emmy sauce pot.
Giving what it's supposed to give.
Giving. Live tasting so you know it's real. And I'm not gonna lie. I love Emmy, but she never has to worry about me lying to her. It's been honesty from the jump.
Oh, has it?
I think I just need sauce on salt on my noodles. That'd be good. It's good. It's definitely giving scampi. The heart of palms are not giving shrimp, but it's giving a flavor that I need. You know what I mean?
And texture.
I don't miss the shrimp. I wonder if you use the shrimp seasoning. But I don't know if that.
Or there's like some seafood, some type of stuff. But
Yeah.
work with what you got.
Yeah, like if we really wanted to imitate the shrimp. But I like this as it is. But if we wanted to make it like.
If we wanted to imitate the shrimp, there's also vegan shrimp that you can actually buy that looks like shrimp. How it tastes, I don't know. But you can buy actual like vegan shrimp. So if you wanted that extra light, you can always do that.
But I like the
Hearts of Parma.
Yeah.
It's actually my first time eating it as well, so.
Yeah, I do a lot.
Whenever I pull up, it's a light show. Tell them where they can find you at.
Okay. On redpumpsfitness.com, IG Evelyn _ small. There are 2, it matters. And YouTube, Red Pumps Fitness. So, redpumpsfitness.com, IG Evelyn _ small, and YouTube, Red Pumps Fitness. You can also find me right away in Asheville.
Thank y'all for joining us for the first Rooted Connect. Be on the lookout for many more Rooted Connects. Thank you to my good sis, Miss Evie. And until next time, we'll see you, Rooted Fam.